Hi, this is Jenny O'Yah with Nuggets and Things. Today you caught me outside in my fachet, honey. I'm out here with my plants. My daughter said, Mama, you need to put your name on your plants. I said, well, I know who they are. But she said, but put your name on them, Mama, so if anything happens to you, we'll still need to know the name of your plants. I said, okay. Well, look at Mr. Josiah right here. That's my grandson. Look at him. He right pretty. Above me, on my head there, that's my granddaughter. My other granddaughter. Oh, it's pretty out here today. Oh, I love it. Anyway, I got all my children, grandchildren all around me. I love being outside in the elements. It's so beautiful today. And I'm hoping that I can get this nugget out to you. Today, I woke up this morning with something hitting my spirit. And when it hits my spirit, I jumps up and say, okay, gots to do this then. Gots to do this, okay? So in this dream that I had this dream, this man lost his hat. I knew the man, and I knew he always wore his hat. And I said, I saw his hat, and I said, well, he's trying to leave me a sign because he never without his hat. So if I can see his hat, he's trying to tell me something. So let me pay attention what he's trying to tell me, because everything is a sign to me. Now, I've already been out this morning, grounded on my yard, out there, walking on my yard barefooted like I love to do, the ground, because I need to balance myself. Everything to me is about balance. I work hard to balance every single day. And some days, I know, there's a shift going on in the atmosphere. When that shift is going on, I'm trying to get my balance together. It's like having vertigo. You know what vertigo's like, right? Everything seems to be spinning around and you're trying to get something to go steady. Today, when I thought about that hat, everybody leaves a sign. Everybody tells you something about them that's very important to them. When I was younger, maybe I still am the same way. It's about that lip gloss. I got to have my lip gloss on, right? I don't care where I am. I look at my children and I'm doing one of these signs like, is my lip gloss on? They did a song years ago called My Lip Gloss is Popping. I said, oh, I know this song. Because my lip gloss is popping. But that's the thing. If you ever see me without my lipstick or my lip gloss, you automatically say, something is wrong. Because she's always with that lip gloss. She's got to have it on, right? That's my little signature, I guess. Everybody has a little signature. Another signature I always have is I never wear matched earrings. So, if you ever see me with matched earrings, immediately say, something's going on. Something must be wrong. And then pinpoint it. Find somebody and point it out. Say, look, hey, something going on with your mama because she's wearing matching earrings. And she don't do that, right? So, that dream that I had brought a lot of things to my mind because, see, I am a dreamer. I dream all the time. And my dream is always leaving some kind of significance to it because I believe dreams are portals in different parts of your life, present, past, or future. So when you dream, something in that dream is indicating something to you in your subconscious that you could not listen to in your conscious world. Because sometimes in our conscious world, we are so busy with so many things going on in our life. Our life is so busy that we're not paying attention to different things that's going on. But when you're, resting, now you're more calmer. You can let things come to you, and your spirit guides, your higher power, whatever you want to call upon, starts to speak to you, and I am a dreamer. So I have dreams. And I have a journal. I write in my journal. Whenever I have a dream, I write in it. I write down different things. I take notes. And then at some point in my life, I go back to those notes and I'll see what I wrote. Because that has some significance to it that I can go back and say, okay, now I see why I had that dream. I understand now why I had that vision, right? I'm also, going through life, that dream. I thought about somebody is standing in need of some healing. I know the other day I was out, and I'm going to come back to what I'm saying. The other day I was out riding my bicycle, and some of you who know me know I ride my bike normally 5 miles and some change, right? I'm out here riding my bike, and I'm riding, and I ride out in the park, and for some reason, While I'm riding my bicycle, minding my own little business, a bee stung me on my thigh. Now, somebody asked me, say, did you have on shorts? Shorts in the park? Nah. I had on my bike, my bike pants, you know. I wear my bike stretches, you know, like this. This is what I be wearing. So I'm out there and I'm riding my bike and a bee stung me. I mean, he put some fire on my thigh. And I'm talking, woo. And so I hit at it, right? And I don't know if I hit it, it stung me twice because I got mad because I smacked it. But whatever, that thing put some fire on my thigh. And I'm like, good Lord. Now, a part of me said, turn this bike around and go check out that bee sting, you know. But another part of me said, now, Jenny, you on a journey. You got to get your 5 miles in. This right here is only a distraction. It's trying to stop you from making your journey. And I'm determined to go all 5 miles. So I kept on riding. I'm riding my bike. I'm riding my bike and I'm feeling that sting the whole time. I mean, it is ooh, 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 hurting that thigh. And I'm riding. Because I'm always determined. If I decide I'm going to do something, ain't nothing going to stop me. And that bee sting, ooh, it kind of put a little damper in my little mood for a second, but that would not stop me from getting my 5 miles in. Because, again, things in my life, I got goals. I set goals every single day. And when I set goals, I also know when I set a goal, there's a possibility that something may come up to deter it, to put me on a detour. But I continue to go on because I know my mission in life, which is where I'm getting ready to go. When I thought about that dream, I also thought about most people. He lost his hat, right? That's a part of him. If he lost his hat, he left you a sign. Now, most people come to me throughout life always asking me for a sign of what their purpose is. Do you know what my purpose in life is? Do you know what my gift is? And I'm looking at them like, I could tell you what it is. But wouldn't it be more simpler if you just took out time and asked your guide, your higher power, whoever, and ask them what your purpose for being here? Because all of us have a purpose for being here. We get joys while we're here, families, children, jobs, businesses, careers, all of those is extras. But they're not your purpose for being here. Your purpose for being here. Who are you sent here to help, to bring light to guide? Who's your mission? I tell them, who's your assignment? Everybody has a purpose. Are we in that purpose? There's a quest going on. I got to meet this person so I can get here. I was on my way this morning going to pick me up something to eat, which I very seldom do because I love to cook. I'm trying to get my cooking channel together, but it just ain't seem to be working. Every time I'm in that kitchen cooking, I said, no, it takes too much time. Because, see, I'm one of them old school cookers. I cook because I know what I'm supposed to put in there. And they want me to tell you how many teaspoons, how many cups, all this stuff that I don't do. I just know you put a dab of this, you put a whole lot of that, turn it around, so that's how I cook. So I'm trying to learn how to do the measurements. Because I'm old school, we don't measure, we just know how to make that thing work. And then it be some kind of good, right? So anyway, I'm out getting me something to eat, and I thought about something. Sometimes we all stand in need of some needs. You need something, right? And I tell somebody all the time, I said, look, it doesn't matter. I'm standing in need. Let's say I need $2,000. I got to make this payment. I need $2,000. I come to my girl. I said, look, baby. I said, look, I got to have $2,000 by tomorrow, by 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. She said, I said, can you help me? She said, sure, I can help you, girl. I said, what can you help me with? She said, well, I got about $12. $12? I need $2,000, right? She got 12. I'm like, all right. I'll take the 12. Subtract that, okay. I know now I got to come up with this amount, right? I go to somebody, make another phone call. Hey, look, I'm such an amount of money short. I got to have blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. They know. I said, can you help me? Sure. What you need? I need such a thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I can help you with this. And so people, can I give you the full amount to the extent that you need? But every little bit helps. Now, what I found out is nobody can give you something they don't have. And you can't get mad with a person because they're asking you for something and you don't have it, or you asking them for something and they don't have it, right? You can't get mad because it's your need. You need to have it. They don't. And so if I ask you to help me and you say you can't help me, I can't get mad with you because you can't help me. I'm in need. But if you say to me, look, I can give you thus and thus off your need to help you, I'm going to accept it because it's going to get me closer than what I was before I made my phone call. Now, a fool, which I know I'm not, but say, nah, I can't use no $12. I need the whole thing. Well, you just missed the blessing. Because somebody else might help you with this, and somebody can be doing, and you might be now $12 short. And if you took that $12, you wouldn't have that problem today. Learning, people that you're meeting, things that people are missing in life. Pay attention to it. My favorite words, pay attention to them. They're trying to tell you something, trying to show you something. Life is all about that. Your purpose in life. That man who lost, he has a purpose. And when he lost that hat, I knew something was going on with him because he don't lose his hat. That's a part of his makeup. That's a part of who he is. That hat signifies who he is. When you see him, you're always going to see his hat. If that hat is missing, something is going on with him. That's an alert. Same thing with your life. You need to know what your purpose is. So when you start, you start your journey, you start trying to move around and do the things you have to do, sometimes you're going to be shaken. Sometimes things are going to get off. But don't stop. Don't stop. Something is coming your way. You have a purpose. Find out what it is. Who are you sent here to help, to direct, to guide, to hold, to, sometimes I know I have a lot of love in my heart. I love people. I just love them. And a lot of times people say, how can you love the unlovable? People that nobody wants to get close to. I used to take a lady to church with me years back, almost 30 years probably. I would take her to church with me, right? And she had this odor. She carried this pillowcase, like a bag. She was, they consider her like a bag lady, homeless. She's always walking, talking to herself. She had a terrible smell. She had everything that would look like disgusting just about, right? Because that's how she carried herself. But every Sunday, when we got out of church, I gave her a ride. I said, you want to ride, back in town? And I would give her a ride, crack my window down, a little bit, but I would give her a ride. And one day, she got out the car. She said she wanted to go. I was getting some gas. So she got in the car, and she was going to the store to get some. I said, can you get me a can of Pepsi while you in there? Pepsi at that time, probably about 25 cents. 35, I think. And she looked at me, and she said, you trying to charge me? And I said, no, what did you say to me? What you just say to me? All the rides I done gave you, put you in my daggone car, had to deal with a whole lot of and then you talk about you can't do a 35-cent can soda for me. What you just say to me, girl? No, you didn't. You ain't trying to go there with me, riding in my car. She said, you're trying to charge me? I said, go get me that Pepsi and stop talking like that. Like you done lost your mind to somebody who's gonna bless you with a ride, right? She got my Pepsi, but she wouldn't get another ride with me. She wouldn't ride. I guess she felt like she tired of buying me a 35 cent. I said, look at here, look at here. The people you meet in life that you go to bless, sometimes there are people who appreciate what you do. Sometimes they don't. You can't help everybody. I don't care how bad you want to help them. You got to do the best you can, but I'm telling you, whatever you're sent to do to help somebody, do it. You're sent here to make sure somebody has made their way to the next station. I'm telling you, get them to that next station. Whatever it takes. I'm telling you, I had a dream one time about getting somebody to the station. And I tell you, it wasn't easy, but I got them there. And when I got them there, I had to move on to the next place because I knew that my journey did not end. It just stopped with that assignment because I had so many more. How many assignments do you have? How many places you supposed to be? Who are you called to be here for? What is your reason for being here in year 2023? What's your purpose? Who is it that you are sent here to help? There's somebody's, not somebody, somebody's. It's a whole lot of folks stand in need of what you got. But you got to first figure out who you are and what you're here to do. Because you can't help nobody until you know what you got to give to somebody. It's a good day. It's a wonderful day. And I always love it when I get a chance to share something, hopefully that will, cause you to, yeah, I think about that. Before I could even get up here today, I had to take my journey. I had to take my walk around my yard. I had to make sure, I was straight. I was good. Do my little grounding. I'm so glad that spring finally got here so I can ground again, get out here in my yard and do my thing. Today, find out what your purpose is for being here. Everybody has a purpose. What is your mission in life? They have mission statements, when you start a business, what's your mission statement? But what's your mission in life? Who and what are you expected to do while you're here? Because you ain't just traveling through. You have somebody and somebodies that you got to touch, somebody you need to get to. When I bought this home that I bought, I said, wherever you send me, wherever I lock into the home that I get, because when I get ready to buy my home, when I sold my last home in January, I had no idea they was going to have a house war. People were bidding on houses. Every house I wanted, somebody outbidded me. I said, I ain't never seen this before in my life. I went 6 months staying with my son, waiting on a house that I bid on and I could get it. And I finally got this one. I said, well, it is meant for me to be here. The journey was real. I didn't like it either. But it was meant for me to be here. I said, where I'm at is where I'm supposed to be. Because somebody is waiting for me to get here. Somebody needs me here at this time so I can help them to get to the next place. And that's what I do. What about you? Ooh, that breeze feels good. I love it. I'm just where I need to be. In the wind. Oh, blessings to you. I pray that you have been blessed. Something has touched you. I hope you heard something that triggered in you, that made you begin to think about what you need to be doing. What is your purpose? What's your plan? Where you going? Who are you expected to help? Who's coming for you? And when they get to you, are you ready for them? That is the question. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Be blessed. Enjoy this beautiful weather. The sun is shining on you today. Blessings.